You guys see that Alex Eubank proposed to this girl right here?
Haven't you guys only been dating for 7 months? How long before the divorce? Coach Greg, and in today's video, Alex is engaged with Shelby, and the world isn't happy about it. Many people have gone to Instagram, they're posting their well wishes, their likes, the video, congratulations, you name it. But there's a whole lot of people that are saying,
haven't you guys only been dating for 7 months? How long before the divorce?
And so before I give you my opinion on whether or not I think this is a good idea, bad idea, what kind of idea this was, let's get one thing clear. Alex wants to be married. That was his goal. Ever since I've met him, he's been a family type of individual. He wants a wife. He wants to have kids. That is his true passion. He's been searching for someone who shares the same values as he does. And he found it in Shelby. The first time I met these two individuals, I was thinking, how long before they get engaged? My personal opinion was that I thought they were going to be engaged sooner than this. And so for those of you saying, well, 7 months, it isn't enough time. Why isn't it? Many of you understand that I'm red-pilled or black-pilled, purple-pilled. I've taken a lot of pills. But what I do understand is that not everyone is the same. Normally, when I'm seeing a 25-year-old guy with tons of money marrying an attractive female, I'm thinking, make sure you get the prenup. After all, 50% of marriages end in divorce. But why exactly are they ending in divorce? I'll tell you why. Their values, they don't align. Perhaps you have certain political views and they don't. Or perhaps you're getting divorced because of financial reasons. One of the leading causes of divorce is actually people struggling with finances. Last I checked, Shelby makes more money than Alex, and so those problems are non-existent. It's like the video I posted with Marie, people saying she doesn't know how to cook rice, she's never made rice. That's a red flag. Yeah, it's a red flag for poor people who have to worry about those things, but I already have a chef, and so it's not necessary. We don't all have the same problems. When I first started dating her, all the comments, almost all of them, gold digger. 304, gold digger. I mean, her apartment building was numbered 304, but she's certainly not one of those. And as far as being a gold digger, what's wrong with having standards? I don't want to date somebody who's poor. A high-value woman can go after a high-value man. There's nothing wrong with that. And so what would you have them do? Date other people? Hey, we're going to take a break because, I want to go and sleep with other people. And so what's wrong with keeping your body count low and marrying when you know a good thing when you see it? My personal belief is that both of these individuals sees their partner as slightly better than them. She thinks Alex is a high-value man, extremely attractive, smart, intelligent, makes a lot of money, great with business, and he sees the same things in her. Attractive, smart, funny, they get each other. Although it's only been 7 months, I am predicting that this relationship, it lasts longer than last time. Both people are going into this not wanting a divorce. If you're not religious, for example, I'm not religious, I don't share these same beliefs. I would wait longer, but I am not them. And so just because I would want to wait longer doesn't mean they need to. Why are people writing in the comment sections, the divorce is going to go crazy in 2 years? 326 people like that. Why are you liking somebody who's posting something completely insensitive on somebody else's channel? Their happiest day of their life, perhaps their moment, they're engaged, they're happy, they're going to spend the rest of their life together, and you have to go and try to ruin it. And for what? 7 months, by the way, guys, 7 months won't end well. 568 likes. Why y'all hating? Just because you think that you need more time in order to marry someone doesn't mean that they do. They're not normal people. They're both excessively wealthy. They have tons of money. Those financial strains, they don't line up. And so how often is someone like Shelby or somebody like Alex going to come into your life? Not very often, perhaps 1 in a million. And so what is wrong with them spending the rest of their lives together? I mean, Alex Eubank literally tattooed her name on his fingers a couple of weeks after he met her. To me, that was early. But for Alex, when you know, you know. He knew what he was looking for. He'd had previous relationships in the past. And this is the relationship that he wanted. When you value your partner, when you see them as even better than you, the best that you can get, and they both think this, how could it fail? They won't take divorce as an answer. And so if you have two people that believe strongly in marriage and they find each other, they don't have financial problems, they support each other, what else could they do? And so my prediction is this is going to last forever. 70% of divorces are initiated by women. If, in fact, it would end in divorce, Alex isn't losing his shirt. She makes more money than him. And so where is the problem in this?
You guys see that Alex Eubank proposed to this girl right here after 6 to 7 months of knowing each other. They are going to get divorced. They better have signed a prenup. This is never going to work out. What are they even doing?
Now, I do need to push back a little bit. 7 months is in fact quick. Oftentimes people hide who they truly are. And so in what we call the honeymoon phase, when nothing can go wrong, you may not completely understand your partner. You might not know their flaws or if you're going to accept them. But if you're both looking for the same thing, a husband, a wife, kids, a family, well, you can put those differences aside. 1 + 1 can equal 3.
That is what so many of the comments are saying on social media about this. And if you say that, you are a miserable person and you need Jesus.
And so here's the thing with saying the amount of hate that you're getting. Yes, there's a lot of hate, but that's in comparison to a lot of love. The majority of the comments are, congratulations, we're happy for you. The majority. And of course, 1% are going to be haters. But when you, for example, have 1 million followers, 1%, it's 10,000 haters. 10,000 people predicting a divorce. 10,000 people saying, we don't like this. But there's 990,000 that like it. And so rather than listening to the hate, focus on the positive. Oftentimes people say, Coach Greg, you get so much hate. This is so far from the truth. It's not even funny. Like, so much hate, perhaps 5%. I meet people every single day, and if you were to experience my life for one day, I'm telling you it would change you forever. The amount of positivity that I get to experience from doing these videos. You wouldn't believe the trip I had to Montreal. I'm walking in the mall. I'm going to gyms. I'm at the airport. And the positivity, it's mind-blowing that I actually received this. I'm thinking, how is it possible that in one day I hear so many good things about me? It's impossible for me to express to you how positive my life actually is. But for some reason, you focus on some comments. You sell snake oil. You're a manlet. You're short. Girlfriend's a gold digger. You really think that that's all I care about or that's all I'm about? That runs my daily life? It's the farthest thing from what happens, and so I'm certain that Alex Eubank and Shelby could care less. Listen, you can progressive overload your life. You can progressive overload handling the negative feedback. Some people are going to hate, they know this, and they don't care. And so you can say whatever you want when two people fall in love, which is perhaps the most important, the most special thing that you can do on this planet, finding that love of your life, the happiness that you've been looking for. And if you try to put them down for that, what kind of person are you? To me, it's equivalent to somebody who doesn't like animals, who hates a cute dog or cute little cat. Really. I'm not sure if I trust you as a human if you hate animals. And to the same extent, if you hate people who fall in love and are happy together, then I also am highly concerned with what you think about the world.
The second you decide that you want to commit to someone for a lifetime, within a year of knowing them, everyone starts going absolutely crazy.
Just because they've achieved something great, they've found a partner to love, that they respect, to cherish. How can you think that's bad? How can you put them down? I mean, it's one thing to say, hey, he's a fake natty, or he took this, or he did that. But to put them down for being in love, I have no words. People root for you until you're doing better than them. This is true words. You want them to do better until you notice that they're doing better than you, and then you become jealous, defensive, and you try to lower them. If you're here and they're there, oh yes, come up. I want you to do better. You're amazing. But once you start doing really, really well, and you're here, no longer they're cheering you to keep going. A true fan, true friend, they're going to cheer you for the rise till you get to as good as them, and they're going to cheer for you to succeed, to surpass them. That is a true friend. That is a true fan.
He's doing well, but she's doing even better. If my girlfriend was making $2 million a month, best believe I would propose to her too within 7 months. But on the other hand, if I was a guy making $1 million a year, but my girlfriend was making $60,000 a year, I would probably question the fact or the idea of marriage in itself.
Now remember, if you're watching this, you're probably not Alex and you're probably not Shelby, although they might be watching. Whatever. If you're a man and you're marrying a woman, you should get a prenup. If she says, no, I don't want to sign the prenup, there's a door. She's basically saying, in case something happens, I want to take half of what you worked your entire life to have. This is not good. Your response should then be this. Did you know that couples who have a prenup have a 30% greater chance of staying married than those who don't? And so by not signing it, you're increasing the likelihood that we'll actually get a divorce. And so, is that what you want? A greater chance of divorce? I thought you loved me. I thought you wanted to be with me forever. And so, you should have no problem signing this. She's going to throw a hissy fit perhaps and say no, and you shouldn't have to sign anything. And she's going to play the victim and gaslight you. And if she does any of these things, thank her and leave her and go to somebody else. It's important that you realize this. Perhaps the most important video you'll ever watch in your entire life. Because remember, who you picking your partner for life is probably, no, I don't think probably, it is the most important decision you're ever going to make in your life. You marry the wrong person, and remember, it's supposed to be for life. You need to pick somebody that you know and you can trust forever. But if they can't even sign a prenup, if they don't love you enough to do that, then they're not ready. They're not ready for you, you're not ready for them. It really just wasn't meant to be. And so I'm sorry, you want it to work out, you want it to last, you love her, she's so attractive. You can't imagine getting a better woman. If she doesn't sign it, she's not really there for you. Remember that. She's perhaps faking it, pretending, because if she truly did love you, she would sign it. She might say, if you truly love me, you wouldn't make me sign it. It doesn't work like that. That's gaslighting you. Don't let this happen. And so please, any relationship you're in, remember, don't turk it up by not getting a prenup. Ending it here. You know what else will fuck up your relationship if you don't get Turk Builder Max? This increases the likelihood that you're going to look better than last time. And the better you look, the more attractive she's going to be. The more attractive, probably the more sexy time you're going to get. And it's kind of a snowball of awesomeness that happens by getting Turk Builder Max or Turk Platinum. So get this and increase the percentage chance that your life will be as wonderful as Coach Greg. Code Greg, 15% off. And remember, there's money back guarantees and all kinds of good stuff. And so you don't have to worry. It's the legit stuff from Uzbekistan, the whole thing. Also, you can get the Seco bars, code SECO, 50% off. Subscribe, click bell buttons, comment, boosts, algorithms. So comment, watch the bloops. You can go to Algorex and get tested and get Cialis to help her, make her happy and all these good things. That's it.